I'm Shannon Thigpen with Shine Yoga. You know, we spend so much of our time in flexion, driving, sleeping, at our computers. That means we're in this position a lot, which causes a lot of tightness in the shoulder, chest area, and weakness in the back. If we use Camel Pose, and we'll do variations of that today, it can help to balance out the imbalances of being in flexion all the time. So let me give you a couple of different variations. You can do this standing, just taking your hands, placing them on your hips, opening the chest, navel to the spine. Even if you spend some of the day in this variation of Camel Pose, it can be very beneficial. So you breathe from this position. Just breathe. A counter pose, going into a sequence. You can come forward and do a cat stretch. If you're standing, perhaps you would give yourself a hug, just the opposing position. A more difficult progression of camel could be curl the toes. Make sure you have some cushion under you. You can fold your mat, double it, pillows underneath. Make sure you're on carpet so your knees are comfortable if you're not standing while you're doing the back bend. But in camel, you would be on your knees. Here, I'm simply lifting one arm, opening a little more, and then switch. Coming forward, you can give yourself that hug. Here, we'll do cat and up cat, stretching both directions. Cat, and they'll call this cow or up cat. When you're in the position, your wrists are right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. Maybe I should take mine back just a little bit. You can do the same variation we just did. One arm up, one arm on the hip. More difficult, curl the toes and reach back. You're only doing what feels right for you. This can create a lot of energy through your body. Again, make sure your navel is to the spine. And come forward. This time, I'll do a variation of child. Breathing. That should feel oh so wonderful. First variation, second variation, third variation, or your toes are pointed down and the top of the feet are on the mat. That means you're going to have a further distance to go. Oh, let me also say I don't have a block here, but you could have a block in between or outside your feet and use your block, your yoga block, to go back. Navel to the spine. Inhaling, opening through the chest. And switch. Inhaling without holding your breath. Lengthening. Here you notice you're opening your hips. You're opening the abdominal area, the sternum. You're opening the heart towards the sky, the throat. Come forward. We'll go back into our variation of child. Taking a breath. And a cat. Inhaling, exhaling, both directions. Good. The last expression we'll do today is a full camel here. You don't have to. Remember that. You would take both hands back, opening up the throat, inhaling, exhaling. Breathing. And coming forward. Nice. Cat. And up cat. And cat. And up cat. Good. Now let's put a little flow together using the variation that works for you. If you're doing one arm at a time, up. Bring the first arm up. Inhaling, exhaling. Switch. Bring the opposite hand up. And one hand at a time, come forward. Cat, both directions. Down dog. Inhale, exhale. Breathing. One leg up. That knee to elbow. That leg up. Knee to opposite elbow, like a crunch here. Leg up, same leg. One more. Knee to elbow. Place that up and down. We'll do the opposite. Down dog. Lift the leg up. Knee to elbow. And up. Opposite knee to elbow. You're using your core here. Up. Knee to elbow. Make sure your fingers are spread up. Bring that leg down. Bring your knees back down. Knees under hips. Cat. And up cat or cow. Sit back. Child's pose. This time I'm leaving my arms forward. I love putting the pads of the fingers on the mat and lifting the rest of the palm off the mat. Bend your wrist a little. Inhale, exhale. And then you start to reach and press the pads of your fingers into the mat. You'll get a nice stretch in the upper back. Inhale, exhale. Come back up. Good, onto your knees. And we'll do it one more time. If you're doing one arm up at a time, remember you can curl your toes, bring your feet closer. You could also use a yoga block. If you're doing one arm at a time, switch. You could also have your hands on your hips. You don't have to go that far back. Good. Perhaps you're doing both at the same time. And come forward. And as I said, go ahead back into your cat-cow or your child's pose. You're really opening up the energy centers in the yoga community called chakras. And really all they are the areas of your body that produce hormones. So the first chakra or root chakra, your sexual glands, where your second chakra, where most of your digestive system is, your solar plexus, where your fight or flight or adrenal glands are, the heart, of course, you're opening that, and the thyroid in the neck and throat, it all is opening up. This will help you to create better form and posture and feel strong and empowered and confident. I'm Shannon Thigpen. Listen, you have greatness inside of you. I believe in you. Just do what you can. Start where you are. Namaste.